Hey, half-ass cook here. Today we're going to be doing something fun. We're going to be doing sweet potato raviolis using wonton wrappers, and that's going to go in a sage brown butter sauce, which is delicious. This is the recipe that I wanted to make years ago at a restaurant I was working at, and things kind of fell through, and I haven't made it until actually Thanksgiving this year. This will be my second time making it since then, so it's definitely good. And with that, let's get started. So for this, you're going to need 2 orange skin sweet potatoes. You cook them till they're soft. These ones went for about an hour and 10 minutes, because I wanted to make sure they were done all the way through. And then I actually let them sit in the oven for a little bit longer with the heat off. So. All right. So this is pretty basic. We're just going to peel them. Cut them right down here. And these usually peel pretty easy, just like that. The recipe calls for a pound. These are about 1.5 pounds, but I'm also making these with a turkey dinner, so whatever doesn't go into the ravioli will go as a side. Just like that. Bam, done. All right. All right, now to this, I'm going to add... You're going to add salt and pepper to taste, so you're going to have to taste it and stuff. I'm just sprinkling it right on in there. And then it calls for a dash of nutmeg, so literally just a couple, just like that. And then cinnamon, same thing. Just a quick little, there you go, just like that. And then they called for a 1/2 cup of Parmesan. Like I said, this is 1.5 pounds, so I got about almost a cup. I'm just throwing that in there. And then I'm just going to use my trusty old potato masher to mix that up. And then that's it. That's the filling, folks. It's that simple. And after this, I'm going to taste it, adjust the flavors, adjust the salt if need be. And then I'm just going to let it cool until it's time to start filling up. Or making our ravioli with the wonton wrappers. So let's see. Let's give this a little taste. And add a little bit more salt and pepper. Just about that. Maybe just a sprinkle more. And I'm going to call that a day. So see you back when these are ready to be filled. All right, we're back. The filling's cooled off. I'm using these. These are the wonton wrappers I'm using, just store-bought, you know. I've got this decorative, I guess, glass cutting board here I'm working on, just so I'm not working on the counter. But I do not ever recommend buying one of these for a cutting board. I've had this for years. I don't know how I got it, probably a gift. And this is literally the only thing I've ever used this for. So, I got my wrappers laid out. I got a little bit of water right here in this bowl. I'm not sure if that was visible. And then over here, I've got a pan with a damp towel on it just to keep these moist until they're ready to go. So, basically, you're going to want to take water and you go all the way. You can also use a pastry brush. I'll probably use a pastry brush on this maybe. But you just go all the way around these, you know, just like that. And then probably about a teaspoon of filling. That might be a little much. And then we're just going to take this, pick it up, corner to corner like that, and press. And then just kind of seal. You want to get all the air out of there, just like that. And if it leaks a little, you know, that's a little too much in there. But we're gonna roll with it. I'm just gonna crimp those a little bit, and we'll put a little less in the next time here. So let's see. So your water just on all the edges, and that'll just help bind. And then let's see. Oh, that scoops a little too much, so. Maybe another spoon. Here, let's actually use. Let's try this. We'll do about this is a teaspoon and a half, so a half tablespoon. I'm going to put that just right in there like that. Right in the middle. Let's see how that works out. I think that's about the same amount I just did. Again, corner to corner. And then you want to get all the air out and just squeeze. That one came out a little, see, that's a little bit better. And that over there. Alright, so I got 26 of the raviolis here, all done. I did notice one split, so, you know, we're still going to roll with it, though. It split on the bottom there a little bit, if you can see, but no big deal. So, now we're going to start our sage brown butter sauce. Super easy sauce, but only takes a second to destroy it. So, we're turning this on to medium-low heat, and I'm adding to my pan 8 tablespoons, 1 stick of butter. That's it. And I am using salted butter. If you want to use unsalted, you can, but I don't think it really matters. So now we're just going to let this melt and start to brown. And I'm just going to walk you through this. So butter's almost melted. I turned it up to about medium heat now. Now is when you got to really start to just pay attention and watch. This process goes extremely fast. And once that butter's all melted, I've got about probably 15 or 16 sage leaves here. It's kind of all about about flavor. You can add as much or as little as you want. I'll go ahead and throw those in there right now. And now we're just watching and waiting for this to start to brown. And that's it. That's literally the sauce. And I'll add a little salt and pepper to it, a little bit of lemon juice, but that's essentially it. You start to see it starting to bubble there a little bit. That means we're getting there. We want to keep it moving. And I can see it brown. I can see the brown bits coming up through right through the, see, there you go. See how it's brown like that? That's exactly what you're looking for. Take it off the heat, pour it into a different container so it doesn't keep cooking, and that's it. I'm gonna add a little bit of, just a little salt and pepper, and a splash of lemon juice. Well, basically the juice of 1 lemon. And then that's it. That's our brown butter sauce right there. Alright, so the water is close enough to a boil. I'm just gonna start dropping some of these in. 1, 2. We'll just go with 5 for now. And it's only going to take a couple minutes for these, and they'll be done and ready to go. Alright, so I got 5 raviolis here. I got my brown butter sauce, my sage brown butter sauce. And I'm just going to drizzle it right over there. Right over it, just like that. And that's it. Alright, there you go. Sage brown butter sauce. If you wanted, you could put a little bit of Parmesan on top of it, I suppose. If you like the video, consider subscribing. Give me a like. Most importantly, if you try the recipe, come back and tell me how it is or what you did to change it to make it better or whatever. That's it. See you later.